Hi, welcome to my channel. Hope that you are good. This is a collective reading for anyone who is on the twin flame journey. So before I get started, I will tell you that the energy that I've been picking up is a lot of despair and sorrow from the divine masculine. I feel that the divine masculine, basically the divine masculine's eyes have been opened and he is now looking a way to come back home. But more than anything, it's the realization of all the mess and stress that has been caused. He does want to come back. He does want to return. And when I use the word his or he, please understand it's just the energy. So whoever is the divine masculine or holds the masculine energy, that's who I'm referring to. So I have shuffled the cards. We'll see what messages they bring. I'll just give them one more shuffle to see what messages might come through. But the energy is very heavy that the divine masculine is currently in. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. And on the top of the deck, the overall energy is the Nine of Swords. I don't really feel that I need to clarify these cards. However, I will be pulling some other oracle cards. So this is the energy that I've been actually feeling, this kind of regretful feeling. And even though it's not the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, it's just this energy of despair. The divine masculine is probably up at night, very upset, very stressed, thinking, what on earth have I done? It's this realization of seeing things for what they are. Probably, more than likely it was very easy to leave. It was very easy to get into a situation, more than likely with a karmic. But now it's the realization of, oh my goodness me, I've left my divine feminine for somebody who's not right, somebody who is in fact a mess. I'm entangled with this person. Not only am I attached to this person, but how do I get back to the divine feminine? Such upset, such despair, such bewilderment. It's shock as well, a lot of shock of the realization, oh my goodness me, oh my goodness me, what have I done? It's also the realization of the pain that has been caused to the divine feminine. The realization of, I've hurt somebody so beautiful for somebody who is internally so unattractive. What have I done? Oh my goodness me, what have I done? And this is what's happened. He has left the divine feminine outside in the cold. More than likely you've been ghosted. More than likely you have just been pushed away without any proper explanation. That's why the divine masculine is in despair. What have I done? More than likely you were in a situation where it was when you needed your divine masculine the most that he put you out. And that's another thing. The realization of, oh no, not only have I done this to my divine feminine, but I've also probably done it to my children, a child. I've done it at the worst time possible. What have I done? What have I done with my investments? Two things the divine masculine is thinking. I should have invested in my divine feminine. Why, oh why, did I invest in the karmic? Look at the look on this person's face, looking at what they've invested in. It's like, I've invested all of this in the karmic, and this is what I've probably given to my divine feminine. What have I done? 7 of Cups here. Very deep in thought. We've got 2 cards here that reflect thoughts, reflect deep thinking, looking at the choices that have been made, thinking about the choices that were not made, and a lot of overwhelmment. The energies of these cards are telling me that there is so much going on in the divine masculine's mind right now. So much. Probably suffering with insomnia, in the day, just stressed out. A lot of stress coming off these cards. The Page of Swords, this is just like, to me, this is like a shock realization. It's funny because I'm feeling a lot of the Tower energy. Yeah, a lot of Tower energy here. If you look in the corner of this card, you probably can't see, but it looks like towers with smoke coming out of them. But it's just the shock, and I feel like this is a shocking message, that it's a wake-up call that the divine masculine has received. Like, oh no, this is shocking. More than likely, the divine masculine is also seeing that this is a three-party situation. Now, that might sound obvious, but sometimes people lie to themselves. Very often, in fact. The divine masculine probably told himself that, oh, I met the karmic. The karmic's actually the love of my life, and let me go ahead and go with the karmic. Oh, I've met this person while I've been with the wrong person. I'm not doing anything wrong, and there may have been, I think, some overlapping, and he's gone ahead, gone with this karmic, but he's realising now, oh my goodness, I was outright cheating. I have stabbed the divine feminine in the back so many times. How do I get out of this situation? It was easy to get in, but it's hard to get out of. He wants to walk away. He really wants to walk away from the situation with the karmic. He wants to get out of any entanglements that he has got into. And if you look at this, it's funny, I've never looked at this card in this way. This red coat, it reminds me of the Emperor. When you think of the Emperor card is divine masculine. So it's like he wants to come forward in the divine masculine energy now. And here we have the Emperor card here. It's like he's put on his coat. You don't see the crown there, because that's something that he has to earn on his journey back to you. But he's got his coat on. The moon is there overlooking things. It's like the moon's uncovered. The moon is about hidden things, hidden emotions, things that are hidden and secret. His emotions have come to the surface, and he's seeing things clearly now. He's been left with his secrets. This was a secret, but he's walking back, and he's coming back as the Emperor. I feel that a lot of the things came to the surface in Taurus season. I'm just getting energy of Taurus off this card as well, even though it's not a Taurian card. But he's coming back as the Emperor. And he realises as well that he wasn't the Emperor. He wasn't in a divine masculine energy. This and this was all about low vibrational energy. I'm just going to get a card to clarify the 8 of Cups. See if we get any additional messages on that. One more shuffle. Oh, look at that. He wants to come in with an offer to the divine feminine. Look at this. He realises that he's been a fool. He's done something really foolish. As I said, it was very easy to go on the fool's journey, to go away and just run into this 3 of Pentacles energy, this third party energy, but he's been a fool. Let's see if we have any additional messages. The Devil. Maybe I'm there was some kind of toxic energy with this karmic. I mean, this is a very karmic card. He's realizing this is not a divine union. This is toxic. Usually with karmic relationships, they go down the road of arguing, bickering, fighting. Yes, it's passionate in the beginning, but then that passion just becomes very, very shallow, very it's just they don't feel it the same way they did in the beginning. The passion kind of wears away and it becomes robotic, in fact. But it's realizing that I'm not just connected to the karmic, I'm connected to the devil. This person's actually the devil in disguise. We'll just see if we get one more card and then I'll use my other deck. Look at that, we've got the 5 of Pentacles again. Now the tables are turning. The divine masculine wants to leave the karmic outside. It started out with stress about leaving you outside, but he wants to walk away and he wants to leave the divine feminine outside. And I don't think he wants to do it in a very negative way. I think he's realising I've left the wrong person outside, and the person that I do need to leave outside is this toxic person. That's where they belong. So I'm just going to use my other deck to see if we can get any messages from your divine masculine. It's just my own personal deck that I've created. So, oops, the cards are a bit stiff. One more shuffle. What does the divine masculine want to say to my viewers? No one understands me the way that you do. Maybe the divine masculine is realising in the beginning with the karmic, yes, it was just all banter and fun and jokes, but actually this karmic doesn't understand me. Not only that, my divine feminine understood me. What have I done? I keep repeating that because that's what I keep hearing. What have I done? I picked up this energy before I dealt out these cards, and I'm not surprised that this was at the top of the deck, the bottom rather. Very sad. This is a twin flame connection. Wow. He's realising the significance of the union with you. He's realising that it's irreplaceable and it's nothing compared to the toxic relationship that he is now in. Maybe he knows a bit about the twin flame journey. Maybe he is researching it. But he knows that it's a divine union. Realising 2 things. Where I'm at is not divine. It's toxic. It's karmic. Where I need to be and what I gave up is divine. You are his divine counterpart. What else would the divine masculine like to say to my viewers? I hope I haven't lost you for good. Despair. Absolute despair. My life is nothing without you. It's that realisation. What have I done? My other half is not there and I'm incomplete without my other half. Just get a couple more messages. What else would the divine masculine like to say? Oops, got some flippers. I keep replaying our conversations. You said a lot to your divine masculine and you probably warned your divine masculine about this karmic. Your divine masculine is probably up at night replaying these conversations and very, very happy that you gave that information, but sad that he didn't listen at the time. I juggled you. Yes, you were juggled with the karmic. That's another realisation. It was all fun and passion and easy to get into. But the reality is setting in that, oh dear, there was an overlap. I juggled, I two-tined, I cheated. I got into this the wrong way and I hurt the person I love the most in the process. We'll just get 2 more messages. I want a reunion. I want to come home. I want to come back. I need you. I miss you. I can't stop thinking about you. Mentally, he started the journey to get back to you. And he's going to try to do everything to make it happen, even if that means leaving the karmic outside. And the last message that we have for you today from your Divine Masculine is, I wish we could rewrite our love story, so it's never too late. The twin flame journey is fated, and if you both are at the place where you learn the lessons and you're willing to unite, then it is possible to rewrite the story, your love story, because your love is actually written in the stars. So it's fated for the twin flames to be together, especially in this year. This is a very significant year for twin flames. So it's not impossible. If your Divine Masculine makes up his mind, it's not impossible. If you do the work that you were meant to do while he was away, if you're willing to forgive, if you're willing to heal and move on, it's not impossible. At the top of this deck, I'll just end on this. I'm so unhappy without you. The reality. Many of you, you got to that stage where you realised that your twin flame was your best friend, and your twin flame realised that as well. Sadly, it's not until sometimes people lose something or someone that they realise its value. And I think what's coming across to me in this reading is the realisation and the reality of the friendship that was lost. This is not just a relationship, this is a very deep friendship, a bond of companionship that you share. And more than anything, I really feel that for many of you watching this, that's what your twin flame is missing. So I hope that these messages have helped you. If they have, please like, subscribe and share, as I would like these messages to get out to other people. Thank you for listening, and until next time.